Hi guys, welcome to the State of Crypto, your one stop for all crypto related news. I'm your host Martin. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. This is all for entertainment purposes only and is just for education. Now, please do your own research before purchasing any crypto related asset or any cryptocurrency. If you like what we do, give us a like, a thumbs up, or subscribe, and leave us a comment. If you find it interesting and you want your friends to also be part of this community, please let them know that we're here streaming every day at night. Times are posted on the starting screen. Now, if you want to keep on chatting when we're done, you can join us on the Discord. And let's start with the news. Today it's going to be very brief. There was not a lot of activity on the news. So let's get started. The first news we have is just regarding the overall crypto market, and it's this one that I found from Cointelegraph, which deals with the FATF. It basically says that during the G20 summit in Japan, which brought together 20 finance ministers and central bank governors to officially commit to implementing the guidelines for the Financial Action Task Force, or FATF. This was due to lack of regulation in the crypto markets, which can be a fertile ground for money laundering, terrorist financing, and tax evasion. Now, it is not surprising that the FATF guidelines are calling for an end to the anonymity in the crypto market. Pretty soon, what we're going to have is two separate groups of crypto addresses: clean crypto and what would be considered black market crypto. Now, to get into the clean group, what you would have to do is declare your crypto address, account numbers, location information, and beneficiary's name. Basically, the information you give to any financial institution. Now, if you choose not to disclose any of this information, you're going to be placed into the black market group. Now, most of the exchanges right now have extensive KYC and AML requirements. But if you do not comply with this regulation from the FATF to be on the clean addresses, you're not going to be able to receive or send money from the exchange wallet to any address that it's in the black market category. So basically, each address will be identified and linked to a specific person, and therefore there won't be any anonymous addresses coming in and out of the exchanges. Now, Jeff Horowitz, the chief compliance officer at Coinbase, said that I get what the FATF wants to do this, but applying bank regulations to the industry could drive more people to conduct person-to-person transactions, which would result in less transparency for law enforcement. How anonymous are we anyways? I mean, this past week, the IRS sent 10,000 people letters stating that they were not completing, or they were not 100% declaring their crypto assets on their tax returns. So are we really that anonymous anyways? But any, do you guys think this would be the right procedure to implement? Or do you guys think would be the end of crypto anonymity? Do you guys think you'll drive more people towards the black market, or black market crypto they're calling? I mean, there are some tokens that already have privacy, like Zcash and Monero, but how would those have to comply with these rules? Now, looking really quickly at the total market cap, we can see that we are up a lot right now. So we are at 296 billion, which is a 3.23% up from yesterday's closing, which was 2 hours ago. And yesterday we were up to 288.3 billion, which is 0.33% from the previous day's closing. Now, this means that a lot more money is flowing into the crypto market, and this could be due to some reasons that we're going to discuss in the next article. Now, Bitcoin dominance has also been rising, and right now Bitcoin dominance, we can see it has surpassed the last height it had, which was on July 16th. Now, Bitcoin dominance is sitting at 70.07%, which is 0.79% above the previous day closing, which was, like we said, 2 hours ago. And yesterday was up 0.47% from the previous day. Now, moving on to the Bitcoin news, we have this news article that I found from NewsBTC, which says basically that this past week it was announced that the US will be placing additional tariffs on Chinese imports, which instantly led to a sell-off in the global equities market. Now, Binance Research stated the following via Twitter: BTC has rallied together with multiple safe havens assets after Trump's latest tariff storm. Will the trade war continue to be a catalyst for Bitcoin's price growth? Now, I'm not sure if it's going to be a catalyst for Bitcoin price growth. However, it could bring more money into the crypto sphere. Remember, during times of turmoil, economic adversity, economic uncertainty, or government uncertainty, a lot of people seek a refuge. They seek a stronger store of value. So, in the old days, they used to go to gold and silver. Right now, crypto is also being considered a store of value, particularly Bitcoin. However, there are other coins that people could also seek to find this store of value. I'm not sure how much more money we're going to get, but it certainly has been that this past week, a lot of money has been flowing into the crypto market. As we can see, I mean, it's been almost 8 days of increased market cap, right? So starting on the 30th and being today at the 5th, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're at the 7th day right now. So can we keep this going up? Yeah, maybe. Especially if the news and the global trade war still goes on, we might see more money flow into the crypto market. Now, that's what I had for Bitcoin, and we're gonna move into the Bitcoin chart real quick, which is looking pretty good. Right now, Bitcoin, it's still within its major uptrend. It just broke the 11,120 resistance, and it's moving up. It touched the 11,491, and then it bounced back down. However, it still has a lot of impulse to break it. Let's see what happens in the next couple of hours. Bitcoin has also been showing very bullish, as you can see here. This very, very steep uptrend compared to the major downtrend we're in right now. And that's all we're going to on Bitcoin chart. Now let's move on towards XRP. Oh wait, sorry. No, actually we're going to go to Ethereum. We didn't have any Ethereum news, so we're just going to look real quick at the chart. And let's wait for this to load. Apparently I got some delay going on here. Sorry guys, some internet problems. Apparently everything slowed down real quick and I can't really see the Ethereum chart. I'm trying to reload and it's not really working. I'm gonna go real quick to chat. I see someone said the audio is good. Thanks, Soke School. Are you seeing lag? Are you getting a lot of lag on the stream right now? Because my internet seems to be going down. Okay, cool. Apparently a chart already loaded, so let's move on to Ethereum as we stated. And it's not loading again. There we go. So Ethereum, as we can see, we're just broken out of this slight down channel we had charted. And it's mainly due to the volume that Bitcoin, it's also moving up, so it's bringing up a lot of altcoins with it. I'm not going to rechart it. However, we could very slightly move this up. I mean, if we leave it where we were and we go to the 4 hour, we're going to be able to see that it was a valid downtrend as we touch on it a couple times and then bounce off it. But the charts are really slow, man. There we go. That's the 4 hour, and then actually in the 1 hour is where I think we bounced off that top line. No, actually, this is not the chart where we bounced off. So, yeah, this one we just pierced through, and that's due to the Bitcoin action that we're getting. So let's go again into the daily and move on to the XRP news. Now regarding XRP, and this has to do with what we did a couple days ago. Um, the debit card that's being launched by XRP with Nexo, and which is being backed by or not backed, but provide. The provider is Mastercard, right? So it's this card that lets you basically use your crypto without actually spending it. We already covered it a little bit 2 days ago, but there's something that we realized, and yeah, we were right. You're gonna have to put your cryptos as collateral to be able to get this real time loan. Um, there are other cards that let you use your crypto, but you actually do spend it, and those cards convert your crypto into fiat so you can use it, and then you lose your crypto. With this card, you're not gonna do it. You're just gonna put it into this. Actually, I'm gonna show you real quick the business overview from Nexo, and this is what's gonna happen. You're gonna transfer your Bitcoin or your currency into the Nexo Oracle, where you can receive the instant loan, and then you have to repay your loan to be able to withdraw your money from your crypto from your Nexo account. Now, the official statement from the company said that when using Nexo card to purchase goods and services, you actually pay using your Nexo flexible open-ended revolving credit line that is backed with your crypto holdings and thus not selling any of them, which is giving you the freedom to spend today and sell your holdings whenever you want in the future to pay back the loan. You don't really need to sell your holdings to pay back the loan. You can just repay with a fiat, and then you can be clear, and you can withdraw your funds. However, they do not state in this document what the collateral is going to be. I mean, what's the ratio? Are they going to ask you for a 2-to-1 collateral, 3-to-1? It doesn't say what's going to happen if the crypto price drops and you're no longer covered. So let's say you ask for a loan on your crypto, the prices drop a lot, and your position is no longer covered to pay the loan, even if you sell all of your crypto. What's going to happen at the time? Will they take possession of your crypto and sell it? What happens if you were late paying the loan? Will they also seize your crypto? It's still not 100% clear. I'm going to try to look at their white paper to see if they determine something else. However, for the time being, that's all I have regarding these news. Now, there's other article that came out, which is this one that says that Tron holder, who is Alex Beatty, in a tweet mentioned that it was time to say goodbye to TRX after holding TRX for almost 2 years. Alex was holding approximately 3 million TRX, which was $60,000 approx. So he decided to sell it mainly because everything that's been going on with Justin Sun and the TRX environment. So he declared that he was gonna switch his TRX to XRP, and he praised Ripple's native token. And he said it was because they have an actual CEO and they have a working product. And to be honest, guys, XRP it's one of the it's one of the only cryptos that actually have a working product. So they do have something that is being used by banks, which is being adopted by people. However, the price is not going up, and that is probably have something to do with the money in the escrow that they release into the market every month, every beginning of the month. So it might be keeping the price down a little bit. So once all that escrow ends, maybe we might be able to see higher price swings. I'm not sure. This is just speculation right now. So let's look really quick at the XRP chart. As we can see, XRP broke down of this downtrend or this down sloping resistance that we had, and this one is the one that was back testing it. I think in the 4-hour. Yep. See, we broke out. We went down, back tested, and then we bounced back up. Now we have this uptrend resistance that we've charted in the 4-hour, but we found that there's this double top right now in the 4-hour as well. So on July 31st and August 4th, we have 2 wicks that are at the same height, and that might have caused the red candle following that price spike. Now I'm not sure what's gonna happen with XRP right now. If Bitcoin keeps going up, XRP will probably keep on pushing. Now let's move on to news regarding Litecoin. Now Litecoin Foundation is looking for a way to set up and develop a private transfer on the Litecoin network. They posted a Litecoin wallet address for donations specific to this cause. So far the address has received 2.5 Litecoin, $140, and they want to have more privacy regarding the Litecoin transactions, so that blockchain analytic providers can't build up profiles as to who's sending how much money to whom. Now, some currencies are already doing this, like we mentioned, Monero and Zcash. And Zcash uses cryptography to hide the transaction data. But is this a good initiative? I'm not sure. I mean, we just saw an article that the FATF was looking to have crypto wallets to stop anonymity, right? To have keep crypto wallets addresses known. So this could be going against what the regulation is going to do. Um, do we? Would I send money to this project to get this done? Definitely not. So that's all I have for the news. So we're just gonna really quickly look at Litecoin, which I think it's also pumping up because of what Bitcoin's doing. However, we're still within these two downtrends that we traced. We broke out of this first smaller downtrend, and yeah, we're still facing a lot of resistance. We almost touched this downward sloping resistance that we had traced yesterday, I think, and we were rejected. We'll see what happens with Litecoin. Now let's move really quickly on to Binance. And Binance is still also not doing anything, facing that downsloping resistance that we traced a couple days ago. And it's being respected. We're bouncing back off it. However, Binance is showing a lot of uncertainty. So you see all these long wicks and very small bodies. It's just buyers and sellers, and there is being a lot of pushback from bulls and bears, and they can't agree on where this is going to go. It's just slightly trading downwards. Lately, it seems a bit more sideways. We'll wait for some kind of breakout, probably to the upside. Seeing all these times we've been touching the downsloping resistance on the top line, and if Bitcoin keeps on pushing up, we will probably break this. That's all I have for today, guys. Thank you for watching. Have a great Sunday night. Like I said at the beginning, if you like what we do, share, comment, subscribe, hit the bell, and tell your friends. Thanks.